Good morning from our hotel in Wiesbaden. We have arrived at Connichi. I'm standing at the window because that's the only place that has any sort of light right now. We actually already finished setting up. It's such a great feeling waking up for the first day of the con, and you don't actually need to do any setup at all. It is all already ready. Our booth is slightly massive this time around. Carrie and I, Neophobica, are sharing a backdrop, and we have all of our shirts displayed. And we're just under the maximum height limit. We had to make sure and ask what the height limit was. It's 4 meters. Our booth is 3 meters 80 something, so we could even add like another 10 centimeters of height if we wanted to, but we have nothing to put there, so it's all good. It is currently 7:59 and 20 seconds, so it's 8 a.m. and the con starts at 2 p.m. So we have a lot of time to have breakfast. We just were at the supermarket, and enough time to get everything ready to have a look at the con, to still walk around a bit. It feels like rain, it looks like rain, so hopefully it doesn't rain when we're walking there, but as soon as we're there, I'm actually fine with rain at conventions, because that usually means that all of the cosplayers and guests who normally hang around outside in like the courtyard and the parks around, all are kind of forced to come inside and actually shop, which is great for the artist alley. So yeah, once I've arrived at the con, I will give you a full tour of my setup. I have a few new items, a few new patches, a few new signs as well. I changed my branding just a little bit for this convention to make it more fun and colorful. And yeah, compared to last year where I should have a vlog, I think I filmed it. If not, I'll just add some photos of my booth last year when I'm showing the new one. It was really cramped and like unorganized and cluttered, and this time I think I made use of the space a lot better. I've learned a lot how to display pins and prints and the new patches and chimes and stuff. It's all more cohesive. Also with the shirts, we kind of built our own little clothing rack tower. That's enough rambling for the start. I'll see you at the convention. And here we are at the convention. As you can see, the artist alley behind me is almost finished setting up. Last people are doing their preparations. Well, everybody aside from the artist directly next to me, which is an empty table at the moment. So I hope either somebody still shows up there or we can take over the table. I would have enough stuff with me to do that. But here is the big reveal, and I do mean big. Our table is absolutely massive this time. We have a table. The height limit at this convention is 4 meters. We are at 3 meters and 82, and I can show you what we have this time. Here it is. So starting over here, we have my new little price sign that I designed for the acrylic chimes, like these, and I also have these which are not packaged. I still need to add a few more. I need to unwrap them all. Then we have the patches, which are also new. Not sure what to do with this space yet. I might still add some prints, but I actually forgot my A4 prints. I only have the display ones. So when these are gone, I'm going to put something else here. I have my A3 prints. I have a few different designs this time. My stickers, all of my pins, which are of course on these fabric banners on the grids. I have my bags up there for the pre-order, and then the ones that I have available, the black ones, are in this little pouch at the front, which I can see because this is my window into the world. And then on this side, all we really have is socks, socks, socks. Then I built this entire tower out of grid cubes. So the way that these corners work is that, like over here, there's actually a gap here. You have 2 separate tables. So I pushed this one over and could use the space next to it for the shirt tower. And then Carrie and I are sharing this big backdrop. So half of it is my side and the other half full of the other shirts. And then of course this is Carrie's booth. Carrie had a very smart solution because Carrie's little sock tower can actually spin, and it has these cute little icons at the top which are adorable. So yeah, much better use of the space. I needed to sacrifice so much space to get my socks in. I might steal this idea for next time. So yeah, we still have like an hour and a half left before the convention actually opens. So what I'm gonna do now is kind of walk around and look at the other artists, see what we can go, see what the results are for the fan art competition. I saw that they started putting up the winning artworks. I haven't quite seen yet what mine is, so I will look at that now and I'll show you some of the convention as well. See you in a bit.
Willkommen zum zweiten Jahr in Wiesbaden. Sky Onsen von Kuhn, Running Snail Germany. Dieses wunderschöne Bild. Und zwar Dragon's Breath at Ryokan von Kabujiro. Herzlichen Glückwunsch!
So we have been at it since 2 p.m. It is now 5:30, so roughly 3.5-ish hours. I cannot count. That should be correct. But the artwork competition has been going really well because right here, this is the entry that I made, and I can finally show it off in all of its glory. My little Ryokan Onsen illustration, which won first place at the competition. It has the little snow monkeys and the big tower, and it's inspired by Narayajuku in Shiojiri. I'll put the full artwork up on screen so you can see it better, and I posted it all on my other social media so you can zoom in on there as well. These are the other entries. We have the second place by Salia, and then the third place entry by Kun. So yeah, those are the 3 entries, and then the other finalists are here as well. This is the hallway leading over to the center. There was a big award ceremony, part of the opening ceremony, where I got to pick up my award. I got an XP pen, art tablet, and a few other little goodies. So yeah, that has been going quite well. And what it looks like is that some big event programming just ended because everybody is leaving the big stage. There's a bunch of smoke. Looks like there were drums or music. I don't actually know, but this is the big stage area with the big art over there. And overall, it's been going really well. It is air conditioned in here, which I appreciate, and the people have been all super friendly and just very nice, which is always, like, the vibes are good. The vibes are relaxed, it's not too stressful, and I hope it continues like that for the next 2 days, because otherwise I will be a zombie at the end of it. I have a bit of a break now. Connie, my amazing booth helper, is back from their extended smoke break, so I can actually see the rest of the convention. I have my convention wallet with me, so let's hope I don't spend it all. Yeah, that's about it, and I'll see you in a bit. And good morning, bright and early from day 3 of Connichi. It is the Sunday. it is 10:04. They just had the very, very loud announcement that they are open for the day, and I finished restocking all of the socks, and I'm not quite done with the pins. As you can see, there's a few gaps that I still need to fill because I was too lazy yesterday. The last few pin sales, I just did not restock yet. The same with the prints. There's only one A4 print left, and I kind of moved around the A3 prints, but yeah, my booth is still going strong. The shirt sales have been surprisingly weird. Instead of normally the sizes being roughly evenly split between like small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL, I've just been selling medium. I've been selling a lot of shirts, but it's all been medium. So medium is sold out for many of the sizes, which I really did not expect. But you really cannot plan for this. You can just bring as much as fits into your car and hope for the best. Yesterday was tough. Yesterday was a really exhausting day. I am pumped up on painkillers and other meds. I went to the pharmacy still to get some stuff during the con, and my helper took over for the day, which was amazing. But yeah, we have one more day left. It is 10, the con is open until 5, so we have 7 hours. Then we just need to throw everything into the suitcase and put it into the car, which is in the parking lot right below our feet, so it's not a far walk. And after that, just gonna walk to our hotel, sleep, and tomorrow we're gonna drive home, or my helper's gonna drive home. But I'm positively surprised by the sales of Connichi. It's definitely better than last year, since yes, last year was slightly worse than the year before. So that's been good, and the items that are being sold I'm happy with as well. The first day the patches did really well. Yesterday I only sold one, and that's the only new item I have. Everything else is the same as at Dokumi and Aninite in the last few cons. But then the next cons I'll have new stuff again. So yeah, I'll finish restocking those pins, and then I'm gonna head back behind my booth, get some breakfast, and we're ready for the day. And that's that for Connichi. I am home. It is like a week and a half later. I just couldn't get out of bed to film this wrap-up portion. But now I'm here, and it's time to finally finish editing this vlog. So I thought I'd show you all of the stuff that I bought during the con, what I won in the artwork competition. I still don't have the massive canvas I showed during the vlog. Here it's at Neophobica's studio, because her car is a lot bigger than ours and she could fit the entire canvas in flat. And now we had some of the worst flooding in Austria we've ever had in the last like 20-30 years. If you Google Vienna floods, you'll find really dramatic pictures. So I was not going to carry a canvas through the city since the subways were all flooded and couldn't be used at all. So yeah, let's start with the prize bag, I think. It's this Connichi branded tote bag, and it's the same sponsors as the last few years. Wait, I get the trophy as well. Compared to other conventions, I know in the one of the last vlogs, I think in the Aninite one, I showed you the Golden Sakura Award, like the Cherry Blossom Trophy. And then Connichi has these glass engraved with, can you see it at all? No, it's the Pochi bird, the mascot that you also had to draw for the contest. And it says Artwork Wettbewerb Connichi 2024 first place. So it'll go next to my 2022 first place. So now I have 2 of these in my collection. And then this is the prize bag. It includes 2 of these scents bag. This is like a sketchbook holder, I think, and this is like a flat pen holder where you can like carry both of them together and they fit flat in a bag. Not quite sure how or when I'll use them, but I have them now. Then we have the Faber-Castell manga set with a bunch of the black fine liners, a ruler, and an eraser. Oh wow, the fact that this box is so massive and there's almost nothing in it. There is 1 mechanical pencil, 1, 2, 3, 4 pens, so there's 5 pens in this entire box. A ruler, an eraser, and a little how to draw manga booklet. Oh, and you get one of these like movable figurines with the joints, which I always found kind of counterproductive for drawing. But yeah, I might give this to a friend or to like an art supply swap where people need stuff. This is the box, the glass trophy came in. Then Copic sponsored the Copic Chow Bright set, which I think I have all of these colors already, but I do like the multi-liner, so I might break this up and keep some of the rest. Since it's always the same companies that sponsor all of these contests, I feel like I have the majority. Then Faber-Castell also sponsored 4 pit sets. I know I'm only showing 3. They sponsored the manga Kairo, Shoujo, and Shonen color sets, which are like these. You can see the colors at the bottom. They also sponsored the black and white set, which I gave to my booth helper because she likes them, and I have each of these sets, I think, 4 times. Then we have the certificate, and the big prize for them was the XP pen X Le Petit Prince artist 12-inch pen design. So it's a screen tablet. But the thing about the screen tablet is that it's smaller than my iPad screen. I mean, I know it comes in a bigger box, but it's actually not that big. And that's why I'm not sure if I'm actually even gonna use this or keep it, since the only screen tablets I'm actually interested in, I really want the Wacom 27-inch HD Pro, you know, the big chunky one. I tried it out a few times in Japan, I really want it, but it is $3,500, and I cannot justify spending $3,500 on a screen when you could get like a proper gaming computer for that, or I could order a lot of merchandise or design a new collection or do so many other things. So I'm not sure if I can justify it, since my iPad is like my main workflow at the moment and I don't actively need to change it. Then other stuff I bought at the con, I got addicted to gacha boxes again. They had a booth that sold all of these Chinese blind boxes, and they had a nice system where for each set, I got this one, isn't it cute? You could, if you liked the one that they had on display, for each that they had one open to show you what the figurines look like size-wise and stuff. If you liked that one more, you could swap the one that you open in your blind bag with that one, and I did that a few times, especially for this one. This was like the fruity office worker set, and I pulled the burrito cat, but I kind of wanted the banana dude, and that's the one they had on display. So I still have the collector's card for the cat, because each of these come with a little card, which is something I think I need to do for my own figurines as well, as soon as I finally send them into production. I'll give you an update on that in a second, but here's the little cat dude with his banana peel head, which I find adorable. Then I also got, they had a Daruma one, so I had to get the Daruma box. I like the gold foil on here. I'm keeping all of these boxes because I'm designing my box at the moment for my figurine, and I think they're good reference material on how to like subtly use like the colors and stuff. But here he is, and he has a nice like glossy finish with a little cherry blossom on the top, this Daruma like pig, and has like a sticker on the bottom, which I also find quite cute. So I'm gonna put him on my windowsill as well. Then I bought another kitsune. It's not the same box as the first one, as you can see, but it is the same mold, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it looks like the exact same mold. They did not want to spend another few grand making a mold. But this one is still wrapped, so we can unbox it together. I have no idea what's inside. Actually, that's kind of a lie, since I saw the collector's card, but I don't know what it actually looks like. It's the black one with the gold, which I find was my favorite. And it came with an extra, I'm too close to the camera, I'm sorry. With an extra little tiny kitsune, so I can add that to it as well. What else did I get? I got pins, and I got a magnet, which is for my partner. Oh, this was from the last con, but I didn't show it. Jess was here as little Boba raccoon. She also made the I'm tired shirt, embroidered shirt I'm wearing. Then I bought some stuff and traded some stuff with Auri, with Origay Art. Her at is on the pin. Like we have this little cat mini pin. Then we have this. I was going to say this is not a mini pin. It also doesn't say mini pin. The wolf's head. Then we have I beat up the card so badly. The 2 protectors to match the other duo set. And then another magnet from the same artist. This is the artist. It's Flaxig, and the Shiba Chef. I also have a Shiba Chef pin, but this one is way cuter than mine. Mine's more in the realism territory. Then I bought some manga. I got Sleepy Boy Volume 1, and I also got it signed. This Ultraverse booth had a signing, and it came with like a signed golden foil card as well. They're very good at promoting the manga. I'm not quite sure how good they are as a like a client or like a person to work for, but they do take care for the events. And then I have 2 manga collections as well from the 18 plus area, so I'm not going to show them too closely here. So yeah, that's all of my haul, and now to my final thoughts for the whole convention. I'm happy with how it went. I kind of doubled my revenue from last year. I still need to do the calculations to see if my profit was also double, since I have a lot higher production costs with like more fancy items, with the bags and the shirts, and those sold a lot more. Last year I sold a lot of prints, which are very cheap to produce, but I still think that my total profit was better than last year. And I was also happy to have a helper with me this year, even though we were both at our wits' end by the end of it, and we're probably gonna need a third person in the future just for how busy it gets and also how tiring so many conventions back to back to back can be. So yeah, that's about it for the con. I am on a convention break. I cancelled Game Fusion because there was a 5-day con end of September, and I would have just been deceased at the end of it probably. So I've decided to take a bit of a break, and then my next cons are all in October. I have an art market at my old university, at the University of Vienna, at the Japanese Studies department, and they're doing like a Akimatsuri autumn festival, and I have a booth next to my calligraphy teacher, which is going to be fun. Then I have From Kings to Queens, which is like a drag fundraising type event, I think, which is the day before. And then I have Polaris in Hamburg and Unicorn. Sorry, I smacked my microphone. Unicorn at the end of October. Then it's only Vienna Comic Con and Comic Con Stuttgart left in November and December. And then also in December is the PIN convention pop-up market in Hamburg, which I'm not physically attending. You send them all of your stuff, and then they do a collective online shop and in-person like pin event with a bunch of different international pin artists. So if you're looking for Christmas presents, you can like combine shipping and get stuff from artists that are normally in like different countries where shipping would be expensive, and they all ship collectively from Germany, which I've been part of 2 times now, and it's been very fun both years. Da-da-da. Since I was talking about figurines, this is the second sample from a different manufacturer for my Shiba Inu figurine. I'm designing the box for it now. I have some ideas and some like foil details I want to do, but I need to redo like the design and create like a logo for the figurine. For like, I want each figurine to have like its own like logo type. I want this Shiba Chef or Shiba Ramen. I still need to figure out what to call it exactly to have like a cool, funky name. But that's about it for this wrap-up section. I've been talking for like 11 minutes. That is way too much. Let's see if I edit it down and exclude all of the rambling. But yeah, the next vlog will be a studio makeover, or more just a tidy up, because it is an absolute mess. And I've already started filming that because it's been bugging me and I couldn't get any work done. So I will see you in that one. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.